Have you heard people saying that visiting Jokhang Temple in Lhasa can reset your life and change your destiny? I used to think that was all mystical nonsense until I actually went there myself.
In 647 AD, King Jokhang Temple built this temple to welcome Princess Wenchang when she married him. But here's the kicker. Princess Wenchang brought a life-size statue of 12-year-old Shakyamuni Buddha from the Tang capital. This isn't just any artifact. This statue was personally blessed by Buddha himself when he was alive. There were only 3 such life-sized statues in the world, and the other 2 have been lost. So the Buddha statue you see at Jokhang Temple has a direct energy connection to the actual Shakyamuni Buddha from 2,500 years ago. 1,300 years of faith isn't nothing. Jokhang Temple has been standing for over 1,300 years, with countless devoted believers coming to worship every single day. Do the math. 1,300 years times 365 days times thousands of worshippers daily. That's an insane accumulation of faith-based energy. Plus, this place has survived through everything. The rise and fall of the Tibetan Empire, ruled by various Chinese dynasties, separates modern upheavals. But Jokhang Temple has remained standing as the spiritual center for Tibetan people. That kind of historical weight and cultural depth is something newly built temples can't even touch. When I walked into Jokhang Temple, I started understanding why it can reset your life. Reason number 1. The altitude resets your body's frequency. Lhasa sits at 12,000 feet above sea level with thin air. Your body automatically adjusts your heart rate, breathing, and blood circulation to adapt to the high altitude. Your entire physiological system, this physical reformatting triggers changes on psychological and spiritual levels. Many people get a rebirth feeling at high altitude, like a computer running smoother after a reboot. Reason 2. Walking into Jokhang Temple, you're not just looking at a building. You're feeling the spiritual imprints left by countless believers over 1,300 years. Those forehead marks worn smooth by prostration. Those prayer wheels polished by countless hands. Every detail tells the story of faith's power. This energy field built up through history instantly shifts your spiritual frequency. It's like suddenly walking from a noisy marketplace into a majestic concert hall. So your whole state of being changes. Reason number 3. The devotion of pilgrims shocks your soul. At Jokhang Temple, you'll see Tibetan believers doing. Some have traveled thousands of miles, prostrating the entire way, taking months or even a year. The pure light of faith on their faces hits the softest part of your heart instantly. Faced with that kind of absolute devotion, all your petty daily worries suddenly seem incredibly small. Work stress, relationship drama, in the face of life and death, in the face of faith, none of that matters. Reason number 4. Forced offline mode makes you think. When you're on pilgrimage at Jokhang Temple, you naturally put down your phone and temporarily disconnect from the noise of the online world. In this forced quiet environment, you finally get a chance to hear your own inner voice. You start thinking, what kind of life do I actually want? Is my current lifestyle really what I want? Before I went to Jokhang Temple, I was anxious about stupid stuff every day. Company pressure, work, bottlenecks, family problems. When I walked into that 1,300-year-old building, looking at that Buddha statue that had witnessed countless historical changes, listening to the chanting and prayer wheel sounds, my soul was suddenly shaken. Not heartbroken, but relieved. Like a rock that had been pressing on my heart was suddenly lifted. I felt so much lighter. In that moment, I truly understood what the power of history and the weight of faith meant. Whether Jokhang Temple can reset your life doesn't depend on how magical it is, but on how sincere you are. So 1,300 years of historical accumulation and countless believers. Devoted worship has definitely created a unique energy field. But real reset isn't something you can achieve just by changing locations. It's about finally having the courage to face your true self in this special time and space. Remember, all sacred places are external. The real sacred place is in your heart, but sometimes we need external forces to awaken our inner awakening.